lifestyles of the strange and exotic, finding headphones that don't hurt all, which sadly I didn't find. And it's like, I like the Bluetooth headphones, that way when I'm doing my stuff I can kind of, it helps me deal. And okay, that's what that is. But so, with the wireless ones, you're not wrapped around in cords and stuff. But I have yet to find a set of headphones that, again, the headphone themselves will be oval like the human ear, but the part inside is round. How many people have round ears? I don't know. Even if you don't have, like, earrings in, it's still, like, at least cover 90% of my ear. And I have, like, a little kid head, so even the adult-sized stuff doesn't work. And then you've got glasses besides, and anybody who's ever worn a headband with glasses understands the literal pain. So it's like I managed to remember I have, like, Bluetooth earbuds, but it's like, ow. So, ow. So, and it was funny today. What the heck was my sister talking about? Well, she was looking for, like, different household stuff, and it's like, well, what are the prices at the Will and stuff like that for this type of stuff? And it's like, it's Wednesday, it's Dollar Day, you should go. And try to get her to, like, well, even if it's like $4 and it's like a green tag or whatever tag that is, it's half off. So it's like, do I have to go and supervise you at the Will? So I have yet to know if I've assimilated her to the art of thrifting. So my skills have been used in said thrifting. So I say that. So this is what I got this week at Ye Old Will. Now, I've had my eyeball on this for a while. I'm not even sure what the hell it is. If it's like an art thing or for like a makeup or something. And it's been sitting there for a couple of weeks, and it finally went half off for $1. And I've been collecting Powerade caps. And that's for you. If you type them in at like Coke Rewards or whatever, you can get different stuff. I got either a $5 or $10 gift card to Amazon, and I just got a subscription to Entertainment Weekly, and I still have a few more points, and I'm like, I think maybe I'll just give those to charity or something. So they're redoing it. They're revamping it, so I don't want to like add more, so my caps are collecting because I drink a lot of Powerade. So I figured, well, Gatorade and Powerade are the same pretty much thing for me, so if I can get points, I'll use the Gatorade over the Powerade. So I figured I needed a bigger vessel to hold them all in. Oh, okay, didn't realize I had the two little thingies here that you can adjust. Can you do that? Oh yeah, okay. With very sturdy Velcro, apparently. Release the crack it. There we go, okay. Alrighty, so I'll just stick that there because I don't need it in the middle. So that is my Gatorade cap holder, which I'm sure will be half full shortly. And the next thing I picked up, me likey English, me likey scarabs. I found this for $2, and I don't know if it was handmade or if it was made this way, because I've seen these kind of scarab beads before, different things. But the bracelet itself is fairly cheap. I can almost feel like, oh, the nickel. So, sadly, I don't think I'll be able to wear it for at least very long. But the scarabs won me over. So I might just stick it behind me as a decorative piece. I don't know. But you can definitely feel the cheapness in this, so. I'm not even sure if it'll fit to it. Again, I have scrawny little child's parts, so plenty of room to spare. But sadly, I will most likely be allergic to it. But the scarabs are cool. And the next thing I got, I'm like, oh, it's kind of cool, but I don't really need it for anything. It's really, really kind of cool. So I went back and got it for a whopping $1. And it's a cast iron something or other. And this little mother's heavy, because it's actual cast iron. So, and then it just goes DE3 on the bottom. So I thought, well, if anything, it'd make a cute little incense burner. But I don't quite know if this is like a miniature version of an actual pot. I would assume this is something maybe you would boil water in, maybe? Or is it like a miniature tub? Because this would be the back, your head would go here. Maybe? But then, I don't know. I mean, it's just a very strangely shaped little dooflicky. So, I don't know. Maybe I shall replace that with this. Because the big matches are kind of too much for the little cauldron in my kitty here. So maybe I shall exchange that for this. And stick you... Ooh, I know where I can put you. Just in amongst my stuff. Make you cute. But the matches are sadly too big for the cauldron. So maybe that is what I'll use this for. Okay, cool. I have a purpose for it. Woo. And the next thing I got, I'm not even sure you will pick up. But this just, oh, come on. Look at that face. It's just so cool. You just want to, like, you almost expect the kitty to purr. And this was at whopping $2. And I think this came from Ocean State. And this is just so cool. I know somebody who would really like this one. Oh, okay. Okay. But how typical cat is that expression? It's just like, yeah, I'm awesome. I know all this stuff. It's just such a typical cat face. And it will be covered with cat fur in the not too distant future. So, Ocean State used to have a lot of these shirts, and I've gotten a few of, like, I have one that's black with, like, lightning on it, and it has, like, a girl with white hair, which is really cool. Kind of reminiscent of Lady Malthea. Last Unicorn, awesome movie watch. There we go. So, had to have this shirt. I wonder if I should do that. I think I should put this aside for special occasions. Stay. And as far as awesome shirts awesome shirt part 3.3.6.5, I picked this up at Walmart. I thought this was just freaking cool. The little, I don't even know if you're going to pick it up. If you could kind of tell, all around the shirt are like little mini bat symbols. And this looks just cooler than, like, the Superman, Henry Cavill, however you say his last name, his super suit, where you have, like, the Superman logo, and it's a whole bunch of, like, little Superman logos. It was just too much to look at. This isn't bad. This is awesome without being like, I'm Batman. Or girl in my case. So, I just thought it was cool, and it won me over at $5. So, Batman, DC Comics. And it's a mediamo in the men's department. What the hell? I was looking for something. Oh, I was looking for, like, race gear in Walmart. My driver's retiring this year. It's so horrible. But I have, like, a, since Dale Jr. kind of had his 6 months, like, healing process, I'm like, well, who am I going to root for? And I like Chase Elliott, so he's my new driver. So I was kind of hoping for some Chase Elliott gear, but Walmart doesn't have diddly squat anymore. You used to get a lot of good stuff for, like, race gear back in the day, but... So, that's why I was in the men's department, and this came home with me instead. So... Ouch! And... As if I need more books, my library has, spilled upon my bed now. Which is... I haven't had time to be in a place where I can concentrate to finish books. So that's why you haven't gotten any, there was a gap of no book reviews. So I'm like, well, I shouldn't get more books until I can finish the ones that I've got, but I'm a book whore. It's not going to happen. So I found this as sort of a quickie read at Ocean State for $2. I used to know that. Shakespeare. Stuff you forgot from school. So you'll most likely get a review on this. So I'm kind of looking for books that are like kids' books, quick reads, to kind of at least put a book review up. So this looks like it should be kind of interesting. It was $15 originally. Oh, came from Reader's Digest apparently. At least this particular series. in our Shakespeare section in high school, wasn't even. It's like two like Hamlet and Lady Macbeth both together would be as wide as this book. Is like, okay, this is Romeo, this is Juliet, parents hated each other, they died. That was pretty much it. Shakespeare's proud of my school. And the last thing I got, and this will kind of date this video because I got this on the day it came out, but this pisses me off. Every other one that was sitting there was Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital. The one damn movie that I wanted, which was better than all those other crappy ones, only has the Blu-ray and the digital. And I like Underworld. Except there was two that kind of sucked. You had the one, I don't think, was it 3? Because the first one was awesome, the second one was awesome. I think the third one was kind of just a rehash of the first one. With all, the story they told they did in flashbacks in the first one, and it was fine. You didn't need to make a whole movie just out of the flashbacks. Yep, that was 3, because it was a whole separate cast. Why? And then the one where, what was it, Celine had a kid, and it was like, what the hell did I watch? But this looks like it'd be kind of cool. So, and I do the voodoo, so that kind of helps. But really, no DVD version. So, yep. And the weird thing was, I had bought in Deadpool. That's a rated R movie. I don't think I needed a clearance to take it out of the store. Apparently this one, I don't know if it's something new they're doing, where if you, at least in the self-checkout, you have to be, like, validated. Like, if you buy booze, apparently if you buy a rated R video, you have to have it checked. I'm like, really? So we'll see if it's, like, video game gore, because that's what the last ones were. I haven't yet watched it yet, so you'll be getting a review. And I was hoping to see some of these things in, like, the theaters, but I haven't had time, which is why you have to wait till DVD to get my sad, pathetic version of a review. So, there's that. And I think that is the end of our wonderful little journey down Hallville. So, now it's trying to charging up my old earbuds and getting my ears to heal. It's like, how many frickin' versions of headphones do I have? And then there's a pair that I have that are wireless that are a little more square, that are a little more comfortable. But I only have one pair left, and I think they're a lot more expensive now. But it's like, I don't want to invest in, like, a... And it's like, you go through Amazon, it's like, wireless headphones, $25, $35. I'm like, I just want sound. It doesn't have to sound like Ignis is talking to me right here next to me, or I'm, listening to Final Fantasy music as I'm in this, in amongst the musicians. It's like, I just want to hear sound. I have very low, objectives. So I don't need, like, $30 pair of headphones. It's like, just shape a headphone to the size of a human ear. Anywho, thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. There's always room for one more at the Strange and Exotic. See you next time. Bye. Now I gotta dump my 10 million videos I have on my camera. Oh well, the life of a YouTuber. Bye.